TK421, wire 2 at your post. TK421, do you copy?
Hello, this is Pilot TK421, leaving my post to go and check out World of Robots. It's a game that I saw Terror Road Gaming, shout out to him. He was streaming it a few times there when I caught some of his live streams, and it looked pretty cool, I thought, but he was playing it on mobile, so I thought it was only on mobile. And then I saw Master of Titan, shout out to him as well, and he was actually streaming the game from his Steam account, so I decided to head on over to the Steam store page and grab it and check it out, because I do most of my gaming on PC. Not that I got anything against mobile gaming or anything like that, but you know, I just prefer it. One small thing I will note to the developers is, for some reason, when I started the game for the first time, it was in like a slightly larger resolution, and it wouldn't actually let me enter into the settings menu until I had finished the first little bit in the first mission there. But other than that, it was actually fairly easy to get installed, running, and going. It didn't really take any effort at all. I just waited for it to download and fired it up. Anyway, that's being said, we got a little bit sidetracked there, but let's take a look at some of the stuff that is in here. Speaking of the settings previously, there is a bunch of settings here that you can go through. I do recommend upping it up to 60 FPS. I'm not sure if it handles anything faster than that, but yeah, I've got 60 FPS and whatnot. It's got some music volume and sound volume, kind of general volume controls and whatnot. As for regular controls, they've got the normal key binding and stuff like that you can set up and whatnot to your liking. One thing I will note is that it does have some extremely sensitive cameras, so I bumped it down to 20 from the game default of 40, and it was actually still pretty sensitive, so I think I'm actually going to turn this down to about 15 or something like that, try that out and stuff like that. And one other thing that I will note about the game is that you can actually play this game on both PC and mobile devices. You can also play the same account on any device you want just by coming over to this page here. You can click the generate code button there. I'm not going to do that just for security purposes. And then on your other device, you just enter the code in here. This gets generated by that there. And you then click load account, and you'll have access to your account on both mobile and PC devices. I'm not sure if this game is available for iOS, but it is apparently available for PC and Android at the moment. I don't know if anybody on iOS check it out or anything like that. Let me know if it is on iOS, because that'd be kind of cool, because it appears that they do have full cross-play gaming between the different platforms, which would be kind of interesting to see. And other than that, we've got your general currencies. You got gold that is the more common, and diamonds, which are the more rare currency that you get in the game. You get those at the end of matches. And they do have a shop here where you can pick up crystals and premium days and coin packs for various different things. So, and you can actually spend your crystals on gold, which is kind of interesting. It all depends on how many crystals you get in game, but at least you can get some premium time. I'm not sure what that entitles, but I don't want to click on it just yet. And as for robots and weapons and upgrading and stuff like that, here is what is called the tech tree for basically unlocking various different things. You basically start out with this guy here and a weapon and you spend money to unlock various different things. You can only unlock some things at certain levels once you've gotten there. I actually haven't played too much. I just played through the first mission there, and then I just sort of sat around reading up on all this stuff in here to see what it was all about. And while I did that, I just sat there and upgraded everything in the background, so it's all sitting at like level 2, but I'll take you into that and show you it. There's a fairly big tech tree full of robots that you can unlock and purchase. Once you do unlock something like this PPC unit here, you do actually have to purchase it per slot that you want to equip it on a robot, but other than that, once you do have it unlocked, you can purchase it as many times as you want. Just to note, that stuff is also purchasable with gold as well, I believe. But there's stuff like the vortex here, where you actually have to spend your crystal on it. So what I would recommend to people doing is saving all of the crystal that they can from the matches, and don't bother speeding up upgrades, because it costs a bit of crystal to speed up the process, but from what I can tell, the upgrade times aren't terrible. If I remember correctly, Terra Road was saying that the most he saw was like a day's worth of upgrade time or whatnot, but that's getting a little bit sidetracked there. And then we've got a second tech tree for the USA. The first one was for the Russians, I guess it looks like, and this one is for the USA, and they've got the same type of stuff here, where the same thing to unlock it and purchase it and equip it, and then you can then come in here and you can upgrade it. As you can see, I've started upgrading some of my stuff here. Stuff like this I can't actually upgrade until I get to level 3. As you can see, the upgrade times aren't too terrible bad. I'm not sure what the max level is or anything like that, but we'll see how it goes as I play and whatnot. And weapons are also upgradable. Currently I can upgrade this in 10 minutes, that's not terrible either. I'll have to do some upgrading here, but other than that, it looks pretty nifty. You got your health here for the robot, and speed it goes and stuff like that. You can also get other robots like this guy here. And speaking of frame rates, getting some really decent solid frame rates of 60 frames per second. Looks pretty nice, I think. But anyway, you can get other robots with other weapons. This one's from the USA side of things. And here's a look at weapons and stuff like that for it. I did try out some of these, both of these robots in the match that I'm going to be bringing you in this video, but I didn't mind it at all. It worked pretty well, and it takes some getting used to and whatnot. It's more of a long-range fighter, I think it would be. That's my opinion anyway. And that about does it. That about does it for stuff that I wanted to talk about and whatnot, for things and whatnot before I take you into a match and whatnot. But I'm gonna try playing this game for a little bit, see how it goes, and I'll probably bring you some more videos on it too. But for now, I will just duck on out, and I will bring you the heavily medicated gameplay, so stick around.